Hi, my name is Caroline Nosek.
I'm John Hagee.
I'm Owen.
And I'm Emma.
Welcome. We are Group 3. Our project focuses on Getz Clothiers, a historic Marquette retailer that's been part of the community for over 125 years. Getz has a strong mix of heritage, tourism appeal, and national e-commerce success, especially in workwear and outdoor apparel. But while they carry sustainable practices and brands, the business itself does not really communicate or structure sustainability internally. So our goal was to build a strategy that feels realistic for a small company rooted shop, something that respects their history, but also helps them move toward a more sustainable future. Today, we will talk through stakeholders, ethical values, environmental and social issues, our proposed ESG strategy, ethical marketing, and a full implementation roadmap. On to stakeholder and cultural insight. Our primary stakeholders. Our biggest and most common stakeholder is customers. Because Get appeals to a wide range of customers, from blue collar workers to college students to outdoors enthusiasts, the company must ensure high quality, durable apparel suitable for the Upper Peninsula lifestyle, clear product information, honest pricing, and reliable customer service. Number two is our employees. As a small family-run business, Get's employees are essential stakeholders who expect a respectful and more supportive workplace, consistent training and clear communication, with fair scheduling and safe working conditions, and a sense of belonging and connection to the store's values. Third, we have suppliers and brands. Getz works with well-known outdoor and workwear brands that expect accurate presentation of brand values, ethical marketing, truthful product descriptions, and appropriate pricing that maintains brand integrity. Now on to cultural insight. Getz's cultural positioning is deeply tied to the elements the store reflects. The is tied to the elements. The store reflects the Upper Peninsula lifestyle through the brands that it carries, its marketing values, its commitment to authenticity. Customers value business that feel local, and Get reinforces this through storytelling about its history, consistency in product offerings, and the support of local events.
What is triple bottom line? The triple bottom line looks at a company through three lenses: planet, people, and profit. For Getz's, this framework makes complete sense because they're not just a giant corporation, they're a historic Marquette business that is built on relationships, trust, and community. Triple bottom line helps us understand not just how Getz's performs financially, but how they impact the environment and the people around them. It shows the areas where Getz's is already strong, especially on the social side, and where they have real room to grow, especially environmentally. For Getz's, the biggest environmental impact comes from packaging waste. Many of their brands still ship in flimsy plastic that Marquette can't recycle. Some is brought to Myers bag recycling, but most ends up in a landfill. There are also no formal sustainability metrics. Nothing is measured or publicly shared, so the environmental impact is basically invisible. Their building is also older and uses a lot of energy, especially with computers, lighting, and heating in a huge three-floor space. But the good news is that these issues have realistic solutions, such as mail-in plastic programs, composting, and switching packaging on their end are easy for small businesses to implement. In the social aspect is where Getz's thrives the most. Employees consistently told us they enjoy working there. Scheduling is flexible, the environment is very supportive, and there is a very strong sense of community. Getz is also deeply connected to the local area. Everything from the Children's Museum shopping day to the Smart Wool sock recycling program helps build loyalty and an authentic impact. Socially, they're already acting like a sustainable business. They just haven't structured or communicated it yet. And then for the financial aspect, Getz's is stable, especially because their online store is one of the largest distributors of Carhartt in the US. However, outdated systems have created unnecessary expenses, such as shipping inefficiency, inventory management, and energy use all raise operational costs. This is important because sustainability doesn't just help the planet, it can also reduce costs and improve brand reputation. For Getz's, sustainability and profitability actually support each other.
Using our triple bottom line findings, we created an ESG scoreboard that outlines Getz's priorities. These areas are realistic, affordable, and aligned with their values. The scorecard helps make sustainability measurable and trackable, something that Getz has never really done before. This gives them a clear roadmap, and it helps customers see that they're not just carrying sustainable brands, that they themselves are becoming a sustainable brand. On to our responsibility marketing and communication plan. This flyer helps call back onto a deep-rooted history that the company has within the area. It also avoids greenwashing by not making any outward statements that the company cannot adhere to. And the data policy is that emails and other contact information is saved by the company in order to inform their clientele of sales and other promotions that are happening, though this information is stored on encrypted files on a computer that is not publicly accessible. This data policy helps instill trust by properly storing clients' personal information and keeping it safe and unobtainable. Technology is important in the modern day, but keeping that information kept on that technology is even more important.
So for the implementation plan, we decided to go with conducting an audit of their current operations. For phase one, we assessed their energy use, waste levels, and customer experience. Phase two is the strategic development behind it, and this is how we decide on different changes, whether this be energy efficient upgrades or staff training to better connect with customers. Phase three is the actual implementation itself. We'd roll out the improvements and changes made to the business. This would allow us to see how successful these steps are, and it would depend on how the operational efficiency goes, and this would be an ongoing thing. And then moving into the key metrics, we have environmental, social, and financial. These can all measure the impact of the efficiency upgrades, and we can see how the customer engagement is based on their experience in the store and the reviews that they give. And then moving on to the conclusion, Getz's has a very strong brand reputation and very good employee retention. Since it's a family local owned business, it's a staple in the Marquette community. They carry many brands that donate money to different charities for environmental and social issues. And lastly, the lasting impact that this company has is that they bring in a lot of tourism for Marquette, which helps all the businesses in the area.